And what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, my friends, we're going to be looking at every single legendary item inside of Fortnite, and we're going to be ranking them from worst to best. So this includes any consumables, any weapons, anything that has the legendary status inside of Fortnite Battle Royale. We're going to be ranking them from worst to best. You guys absolutely love these type of videos where I rank everything from worst to best inside of Fortnite. So if you guys do go on to enjoy this one as well, make sure you do drop a like on the video. It takes 1 second of your time and it means a lot to me. And let's aim for 50 likes on the video. Let's go ahead and do that. And if you guys have liked, make sure you tell me in the comment section that you have liked the video. Anyways and gentlemen, also go ahead and subscribe to the channel and check on the notification bell to stay up to date with all my videos coming in the future. Without waiting any longer, let's get into the list. So ladies and gentlemen, in our worst legendary item spot, we have the legendary bush. Now, this is a consumable inside of Fortnite, and it is a also legendary status, and it is yellow, which means it's legendary. And ladies and gentlemen, this thing is absolutely horrible. It doesn't offer you really any advantage in a fight, other than you're just going to be just annoying, really. The bush doesn't really do much. Obviously, you just hide yourself in a little bush. You turn yourself into a bush, and it's really not effective. It's pretty bad, and it's not fun to use either. So ladies and gentlemen, pretty straightforward in our last spot there. Now we start getting into guns that are actually really good, and not only guns but also consumables, because we do have a consumable on the list as well. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, in our next spot, these two that are coming in our next spot really made me think, and I'm like, which one's worse, which one's better? I really had to think between these two. All the other places on the list were pretty straightforward, but these two were probably the toughest. And ladies and gentlemen, I know that some of you guys might like these guns, but this is my personal opinion. In our next spot, we have the legendary semi-auto sniper. Now, in my opinion, I don't really like the semi-auto snipers at all. I never use them, and I just find them, honestly, not very good at all to use, because the damage isn't amazing. I'd rather use a bolt any day of the week. But we have the legendary semi-auto sniper in that place right there as our second worst legendary weapon. But the thing is, all these weapons ranked on the list, they're all somewhat decent because they are legendary. So they're all somewhat decent. And next up on the list is going to be the legendary silenced pistol, which some of you guys might be like, the silenced pistol's rubbish, you should have put it lower. Or some of you guys might be like, the silenced pistol's amazing, you should have put it higher. But I put it right on this part of the list because it is a decent gun. It does a fair bit of damage on enemies, and the headshots can be deadly inside of this weapon, but it's just really, the accuracy of it is not very good at range. And yeah, I don't really enjoy using the silenced pistol, but I would probably take it over a semi-auto sniper just because it is a little bit better. I think it does amazing damage for a pistol, so that's why it's ranked in that spot on our list. Next up, we have the legendary minigun, and this is the newest thing on this list to be added to Fortnite. And basically, the minigun is a very solid gun. From this point of the list on, every gun is a very good weapon, and also the consumable is absolutely amazing. But our legendary minigun right here is a amazing gun. Really, it's pretty good for killing people, but it's amazing when it comes to just shooting down buildings. Like, you're gonna stop those spam builders who, if you shoot at once, they spam build a whole base around them. By using a minigun like this, you're going to absolutely outplay those guys, and they're not going to go what to do. If there's someone sitting behind a wall rezzing their teammate, take out your minigun and absolutely spray them. Now, there's not too much difference between the purple variant and the legendary variant of this minigun. I think just the minigun that is legendary has a little bit more damage per second, but other than that, they're pretty similar. But our legendary minigun is ranked this part on the list. It could be better for killing people, but there's nothing better at it than actually shooting down buildings, because this thing is an absolute machine when it comes to shooting down buildings. Next up on our list, ladies and gentlemen, we have the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher is a very solid gun. Once again, it's really good at taking down bases and just spraying at enemies. And basically, this weapon is pretty straightforward. It shoots out grenades from a launcher. So, believe it or not, it does that. And it does a good amount of damage. And its legendary variant is a very solid weapon. But once again, there's not really too much difference from the legendary variant to the epic or purple variant. Not too much much of a difference, but the legendary one I would much rather have, as it does that little bit more damage, and it is a pretty solid weapon. And if you don't have a rocket launcher, definitely go ahead and take a grenade launcher, because they can be really good in specific circumstances. So if you go ahead and there's a guy just rezzing behind a wall, just like you are doing with the minigun, you can go ahead, just spray it, blow up the walls, make the guy feel really pressured, and you can just go ahead and do that and make it nice and easy, just like that. That's pretty straightforward in that spot there. In the middle of our list, we have the grenade launcher. Next up, these are the last 4 on the list. The last 4 or 5 on the list. I think it's 4. And basically, these weapons are all top tier. These weapons are the god tier of Fortnite now. There's no really separating between any of these. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is all really my opinion after this of what I like using. But, ladies and gentlemen, in our spot right here, we have the legendary rocket launcher, one of my favorite weapons to use inside of Fortnite. And it is so fun to use, it deals so much damage, and it really just gives you the edge over your enemy in this spot. And really, it is an absolute machine. This weapon is honestly amazing, dude. If you have this in the final 10, and no one else has an RPG, you most likely are going to win the game. Honestly, most likely you're going to win it, because if you play with the rocket launcher in the right circumstances, you're going to dominate every gunfight that you participate in. And, dude, the rocket launcher is insane. It is insane, man. I absolutely love the rocket launcher. And the legendary is a little bit better than the other variants, but the legendary, dude, it really just tears up. It is absolutely insane. I love it so much. I'm pretty sure you guys love this as well. Some of you guys might even rank this in the number 1 spot. But, dude, the rocket launcher, I could have put it up easily a few more spots, even into the number 1 spot, because there's a small margin between this spot on the list and our number 1 spot. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our rocket launcher right there. Next up, we have the legendary bolt action sniper. Now, the legendary bolt action sniper is an absolute, it's crazy. It is an amazing gun. Now, if you just step up this bad boy from the blue, bolt action is absolutely amazing. Now, basically, when it comes to this one, I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but the epic version reloads very fast. It reloads faster than the blue variant, which is a pretty slow reload in my opinion of the bolt action. But this variant of it, the legendary version of this bolt action, reloads so fast, dude. Like, it is a fast reload, and you can just be spraying down enemies with this. I love this weapon so much. It's probably one of my favorite weapons to use inside of Fortnite. The bolt action is, but out of the bolt action, I absolutely love the legendary bolt action sniper. So fun to use. Absolutely, probably the rarest gun on this list, honestly. I don't really see many legendary bolt actions at all. I see a lot of normal bolt actions, but really there's barely any legendaries lying around. Maybe 1 or 2 every game, but basically, I rarely see them. It's really, really weird how I rarely see those weapons. I do not know what it is, but I never see the legendary bolt actions, but it is an absolutely insane weapon that you guys must use. And ladies and gentlemen, in our 2 spots right here. Now, these are the 2 best of the best, okay? They are very close with our bolt action and rocket launcher, but in our number 2 spot, we have the legendary Chug Jug. It only comes in 1 variant, and this thing is very new to Fortnite, and oh my god, is it good, dude. Oh my god, is it good. They're very rare. And if you get one of these bad boys, you get your full 100 shield and 100 health just by popping this thing for 15 seconds. It is an absolute game changer. If you get out of a gunfight with 10 HP and you got a Chug Jug, bro, you're back to full HP and ready to get in another gunfight straight away. Now, the only disadvantage is its 15-second actual use time, so it takes 15 seconds to use, which can sometimes be very annoying, but if there's no one around you, you can use this and get straight back in to the gunfight straight afterwards. And, bro, the Chug Jug is insane. It's craziness, and it is very good. It's the best consumable in the game, easily. And it just doesn't beat our number 1 spot, which is, of course, the legendary Scar. Now, the reason why I put this over anything else is really its versatility. You can be using this literally as a shotgun. At close range, this thing does so much damage that you can use it as a shotgun. It used to do, back in the OG Fortnite, 99 headshot. It used to do that. Now it does about a 75 or something. But it used to do a 99 headshot, and it was insane. It still is an insane gun, bro. You can just use this really at long range. You can absolutely tear up. At close range, you can tear up. Medium range, you can tear up. It is the most versatile weapon in the game, and in my opinion, it should be the #1 spot, and it deserves to be in the #1 spot right here, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the list we have right there, ranking every legendary item in Fortnite from worst to best. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys not enjoy it? Did you guys agree with my list? Tell me in the comment section below. I want to know what you guys would have changed up in the list. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that'll end the video. Make sure you like the video, because I did put a lot of effort into this video, as well as subscribing to the channel and chucking on the notification bell. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.